Dr. Richard Whitley is transparent about his work with the drug remdesivir, manufactured by Gilead Sciences. Dr. Whitley serves on the company's board of directors.
When Gilead synthesized remdesivir, they tested it against multiple viruses, including coronaviruses, Ebola, Marburg, viruses you've never heard of before. And they found it to be active not only against respiratory syncytial virus, but Ebola and coronaviruses.
Dr. Whitley says there's much work to be done, but the drug is the first to show activity against COVID-19. And while remdesivir isn't a home run, he says he would call it a double.
I am thrilled with a double because it decreases the duration of disease by 4 days. And that's huge for patients who have this illness.
Dr. Whitley has been involved in remdesivir research as part of the Centers for Excellence team made up of doctors from all over the country. He's cautious about how we deal now with COVID-19.
I'm certainly not on the optimistic side. I'm more on the midline between optimistic and pessimistic. The reason why I think that is because we're going to see a second wave of SARS-CoV-2 infections, and they're going to be just as bad as this wave.
Many of us are looking back at where COVID-19 originated. There's plenty of finger pointing. Doctors like Richard Whitley don't have time for that.
Let's put the politics aside. Let's look at the medical reality of SARS-CoV-2. It came to the United States and we were not prepared for it. And so the question is, where should the leadership have come from at that point in time? And we can argue that forever, but when all this is over and done, it's going to give us a chance to dissect the events that took place and reorganize our healthcare delivery system, reorganize how we make these decisions, and we'll be better off at the end of the day.
The good news is brilliant researchers and doctors like UAB's Dr. Richard Whitley are putting their collective minds together to try to solve the mystery of COVID-19.
We're going to figure it out. You know, one of the things that I consider myself very fortunate about is this Center of Excellence has, to me, the smartest virologists in the country who are working in emerging infections. There aren't smarter people. If we can't figure it out, no one will.
So with a lot of work to be done, Dr. Richard Whitley and doctors like him will figure it out. They almost always do. Mike Royer, WVUA 23 News.